sexy time.
Yeah. I can't use his adjectives.
I could hear you touching your front bum from my cockpit. Less off if you follow the steps and trying to drag over liveries and not be successful, even though you followed the steps.
Say that again?
Even if you followed the steps to transfer all the liveries over to your computer.
Yeah.
You know, so you can see boys. Even if you follow the steps and failed, is that a bad thing? Is that a really bad thing?
No, it just means you didn't follow the steps.
I'm in the same club. The idea.
Did you pull the customs folder over and drop the customs folder into the customs folder by any chance?
Whatever that means.
He's talking Matrix fucking stuff. I hear him, I can hear him.
Well,
I
if
can
you
hear him
got...
fucking but it's fucking just gone in the root.
So that meme pops up, all the math equations and all floating across my face.
How did you get it working that time and not the first time?
You talk about his own livery.
Yeah.
Because he changed shit, because he's just a changer.
No, you walked me through it, so you did.
No, how did you...
You never had it on. How did you manage to change it so quick?
You just leave and select and come back again, was it?
Yeah, just left the lobby, come back in, yeah.
How's everyone's practice going anyway?
Good. Good as can be.
Why?
We have 56 on the grid, or on the entry sheet.
It's Saturday. My computer's gonna fry. Yeah.
So hopefully we don't have 56 show up tomorrow night, or we'll have a fucking disaster.
How many people have responded to the
30 something, 37 I think.
But there'll always be more than that turnout.
Oh, there will, yeah. My pedals feel like they're too far away.
You're getting old.
I'm shrinking.
Evening all.
Hello.
Evening.
Apparently Oculus Quest is not enjoying this Facebook issue that's going on at the moment.
What's wrong with Facebook?
Well, apparently it isn't Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp.
They fucked the DNS entries.
Yeah, something big's going on with that. And I had a friend, because I work in IT, a friend texted me. Yeah, I know, sorry. An acquaintance at best. Because I work in IT, text me and say, what's going on? Everything's not working in IT. Apparently I should know that.
No.
But no, Oculus Home just didn't load up, so it cannot connect. So presumably there's, well, obviously there's still some issues going on there.
If you use Oculus Trade Tool, you can load without having to load Oculus Home.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it let me go straight up and go straight to virtual desktop store anyway. So it's just like all the online stuff for Facebook, which requires your Facebook account, didn't work, which I'm happy about.
Virtual desktop is an excellent piece of kit.
It is amazing.
It's
It's much
Half-Life
better than
Alyx in
anything.
it. With it, and it's like brilliant. Couldn't get over how good it was.
I'm actually thinking I because I've installed the update which allows me to run 120 frames FPS now, or 120 hertz. So when I ran ACC the other day, I was getting 102 frames a second. So I might actually up the pixel density and just see if I can make it a little bit crisper without trading off too much.
What pixels are you using?
Well, resolution scale, should I say? As I'm at 100%,
Ah, yes.
so I might up that to 110 and just see if that makes it a little bit clearer without hitting the FPS too much.
I have mine locked at 80 FPS, and I have a mixture of epic and high.
Yeah, same here. It's since putting FSR in there, it's made a huge difference, isn't it? Right.
Yeah, lads, I'm out. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Yeah.
Take it easy, Jason.
Cheers, man.
Everyone's practicing, are they? I need to get some laps in.
Right, it's sitting in the dry and it's going to be raining.
Oh, there's a wall.
That was nap time, loading in.
I was going to say, I was just going through the chicane. I just turned left into it, and when it unfroze, there was a wall 2 foot in front of me.
Are you coming out of the pits?
Not me. I've just walked back.
I need a GT4 in front of me to follow me.
I can come out of the pits though.
Do.
Just leaving now.
Okay, I am down near the train bridge thing or whatever it's called.
What's the password for League Race there?
First, all capitals.
Oh yeah. Give me test. I'm in the right car.
Give me hope, Joanna. Hope, Joanna.
Don't think I've got a setup for this one. No. Not that it will matter when it's pissing it down tomorrow.
I did not mean to do that, sorry.
I've just passed you on the main straight.
Yeah, I was not looking where I was going and I hit someone and ruined our lap.
That didn't look like the right line.
No.
That was a cut.
Yeah, just looked a little bit cutty. I just managed to stay wide enough.
You're right. Ah, sorry. Trying to stay out your way. Just
I'm
warming
just,
up tyres.
I'm the same. I'm the same.
Man, that Maserati sounds amazing. man fucked up my lap because I braked too late. I was on for a 35.
The elusive 35.
What are the times for the GT4s? Or the 34s?
I think people were doing 32, 33s, weren't they?
Fuck off.
No, absolutely not.
Am I thinking of Brands Hatch? I might be thinking Brands Hatch.
I think
If you
you're
get a
thinking of Brand.
35, you're nailing it. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, must be wrong
I
track.
think 33s are like alien pace. That was my attempt to get out of your way.
It was beautiful.
I can't drag this McLaren to a 35. It won't
Ooh.
go.
There was a big old lag.
Someone in front of me just went straight off. I'll just practice the dry now, and it is guaranteed going to be piss and fucking rain tomorrow night.
Yeah, come on, man. Turn the sprinklers on.
Yeah.
Thing is, I've done most of my practice in the rain.
What's practice?
It's when you just drive around and crash aimlessly. Okay, that's too late to be braking.
I
there.
call that racing.
I count the Friday night free-for-all as practice.
That was good practice. Unfortunately, I was in the wrong car.
We have very different lines through there.
Yeah, that was a shit line.
You really
Yours was
held that
better.
well. Oh, it was too many gear changes.
Fucking two GT4s working as a team.
Yeah.
Band of brothers.
Ban the GT4s?
Holy fuck. How did we all survive
I
that?
do not know. Oh my god, how are we all still on the track?
You guys want
This
Somebody
is
else.
fucking insanity.
Somebody else. Who the fuck? Where did the black come from?
My bum bum. I'm clinching. I'm clinching.
you guys some quality runs, Mick?
Yes.
Okay.
Last session I was on fuel.
That was brilliant.
That was, yeah.
I did invalidate at the chicane though.
I'm still valid somehow. I'm just 2.5 seconds off my time.
Cormac,
He's a bit
speaking for
washed now.
myself, by the way. With
What's
low
that?
fuel. I don't know about anybody else on low fuel, but
Go on right now, 20 years. See what it's like.
The Porsche does not like low fuel.
no, it doesn't. It actually prefers to have fuel in it.
Got 50 odd litres in.
I have, I think, about 40. Too wide. What have I got? Oh, 20. Oh, it's again invalid there.
Ah! Ah! Steady on the exit, boys.
Double yellow.
Sorry, Wilder. Sorry, bro. We'll blame Rich. It's Rich's fault. It's GT4 fault.
How dare you?
Uh-huh.
Whee!
who took out our brake markers? Or obscured them with advertising boards?
The GT3s just look so planted going around the corners.
Another lap ruined.
Oh shit! Thought everyone was past. Sorry.
Hey man, not invisible.
So I managed to go side by side with Hitman through 2 or 3 turns with two GT3s coming past us. Yet I can't do a donut.
When you want to.
Yeah, there's no excuse in that car, is there? It's not like the TC stopped you.
How much fuel are these?
Sorry, buddy. I was trying to get off the track.
Now, I can't remember. I know it's been said 1,000 times already. Is it 55 or is it 60-minute races?
55. With a short formation.
Yep.
The problem is going to be quali. Because we're going to have to let the GT3s out together and then the GT4s need a run.
Mm-hmm.
But we've 35 GT3s. Track will be busy with 30 plus cars at the one time, trying to get a quali lap in. This is either a case of everyone gets 15 minutes, or we split the 3 of them and you get 10 minutes to do a quali lap.
Yeah, it's no problem for GT4. It takes us 9 minutes to warm up the tyres.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's realistically it's your out lap and the first flying lap
Yeah.
to
before
get
you
your tyres up to temp. And even then, realistically, it's your like 3rd flying lap where they're in their optimum.
Yeah.
Well, if it's wet though, you're gonna have your pressures up, aren't you?
If it's wet, you're going to be on wet, so you'll have the same problem.
Yeah, but you'll have your pressures up. You'll go out green on.
Oh,
them,
yeah.
won't you?
I'm hoping for it to be wet.
So am I. I'm hoping the carnage will take out half the competition.
That's my hope. Survive turn 1. Can't get a valid lap in. Well, not a quick valid lap in.
37.7 is my best lap. And this
I
one
did.
isn't going to be better.
I was gonna say I did a 37, but it was invalid.
Is there 20 people here?
Yep. Yeah.
No, 13.
No, 13.
A mandatory tire change or?
There's a mandatory pit with tyre.
What's funny? Frozen.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll do the race, lads.
No, I'm not
I'm
doing
just going to
this.
do a couple of laps and then I'm going to restart the server in the rain.
No restarts, right?
Time is it anyway?
Stuck.
Oh,
I'm
that's
stuck
right.
anyway, I can't do anything. Game's crashing.
GT3s and GT4s, I think we just need to communicate a bit better.
Yeah, we'll have to make sure that everyone's in voice.
So what is it? I get that. I get there's a lot. There's not a lot. There's a few people in the GT4s that are quite insistent that they keep their space, and I get that. But it's sometimes it's sometimes not as easy to just go past on the straights either when you're in the GT3s. There's not that big a difference between them. So
Some cars are quick. The BMW
Aye,
and the
well,
Maserati are very, very fast. Out
the
of
one
hairpin.
the one massive advantage you have is on the brakes, and it's like right.
Yeah.
Well,
Me
and
and
then
Lobrag,
nobody likes to wants to be passed on the brakes. I get that, but
Yeah.
sometimes I think we need to work out and be clever. Whoever's in the fight, they get the advantage. If there's one person floating around the track on their own, try not to fight two guys behind you type thing. Yeah.
I think it's going to come down to the communication. If you've got a fight and you're coming up behind a lone GT4, call it over the radio. Just go.
That's it.
Yeah, we're in a battle.
Mhm.
Just in the same way that if a lone GT3 is coming up behind fighting GT4s.
100%. I totally got it. Yep.
Yeah, but there will definitely be cases where both GT3s and GT4s are in a fight. So
Yes.
And-
Yeah, I know.
I think it's one of those ones that in that situation there isn't a perfect solution.
It's like an under the table handshake. Like let's no lose position here, but people will take every advantage they can get. That's
Exactly, it's racing.
That's it. And it's the same for the guys. If you're in a GT3, like you see it, if there's like first and second, they're battling the whole race. 9 times out of 10, the only time they're passing each other is with the traffic. And the traffic is what creates the race, to be honest, and it is quite good fun when it starts like that. So, but
Well, look at Brands Hatch last season. That pass on the grass.
And that is it. That whole race all comes down to traffic. That was it.
Yeah.
There's nothing was ever going to happen the whole race. You introduce the traffic, it does introduce a bit of fun.
And that wasn't even GT4 traffic. That was just
That's right,
GT3.
That's right. But that racing was boring anyway. Give me a GT4.
Jesus, the GT3 car tires are, or the GT4 tires are Baltic.
Oh yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
normal.
Standard.
I can't believe Lorek got through T1 there. On the cold tyres.
Actually, drag race Lobrag out of one of the hairpins on 2 occasions. Couldn't get past him. Had to get him on the brakes.
Team GT4.
Yeah, man.
are you trying to say I often don't survive T1?
Yeah.
All I can see is Stephen's car fucking going sideways every single turn.
Cold tyres.
Yeah, I just have to remember that. A guaranteed success story for a flat in lap 1.
Back in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I never listen to the whole "don't touch the curbs."
Yeah, I do notice that these are way more susceptible to pressure loss.
I guess I just don't smash the curbs quite as bad.
Maybe a natural drifting technique just keeps
Yeah.
the pressure in the tyres.
Can't believe I made that work.
Me neither.
Is everybody in voice here that's in the race?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give it until 45 minutes left, and then I'm going to restart the server. See if we can get a bit of rain.
Been here for fucking ages, trying to work out what my accelerator doesn't work.
Not plugged
Doesn't
in.
work when controls are locked, does it?
Yeah, I was.
Can you restart now so I can count this as a win?
Yes.
Jump up for a smoke as well, guys.
He hasn't won yet.
Whoa. Lag.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Identify yourself, lag merchant. Was that the 3 sessions now dry?
Yeah.
Was practice quality or was practice dry as well? Yeah.
Is it if one session is dry, is it all going to be dry,
No,
or is
you
it
can have
kind of-
dry, wet, dry, dry, wet, 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 dry,
can
dry.
it get wet between the race as well?
You can get wet during the race. It can start dry and go wet. That's the problem with the thing you see there. It'll tell you in the weather what it is for the next half an hour. So you have to kind of judge your pit stop then on what to do. Should you go in and pit with the tyres, put on wets, or do you chance pitting early, changing your tyres, and it rains in for the last 15 minutes of the race?
I just know I'm not going to be driving as good tomorrow, so
Always the way.
I know that feeling. You have really good practice and you just turn up on race day and it just turns to shit.
Yeah.
I even almost got a 35 in the quali.
My God, if you even slightly miss your brake mark, you're fucked in the GT4s.
Yep, like I am now.
I followed you.
That's good. I showed you the way.
You.
This is the way. It's all about turn 1 around here.
I find it's the hairpins,
Yep.
For me, it's turn 1, always.
but then the hairpins are the big braking zones, so that's always where I'm going to find the most tricky.
Yeah.
It's so easy to lose a full second at the hairpins.
And my big thing for this season is just trying to be consistent. No stupid mistakes.
Cue stupid mistake.
What does it say on the back, Michael? I'm near enough to read it.
It's what it says on the side that's the best. Sideways is the best ways.
Did I update that to put that on the 2 sides?
The one I've got here has just got it on the one side.
I never put up the new file. I'll do it tomorrow.
There we go, losing pressure on the left rear.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, I had right already.
Sometimes that can just be like you could lose some pressure from the curb as opposed to having a flat tire.
Oh yeah, that's what it is most of the time. Is it just burps a bit of air?
And mine looks to be about 0.8 psi.
What was it, during the Friday free-for-all, or was it the Fundurance when I ran it an hour and a half on a single tank? I was on 21 psi on the rear left by the end of the race.
Oh, it says I'm having fun. Just got close enough.
Yeah, if you can read this, I'm having fun.
I just feel the Alcantara and my wheel is starting to come away. Which is a bit disappointing. It's only...
With bumps?
Huh? No, like it's like the actual... the bit that's stuck to the wheel, not the fluff on the outside. The whole sheet is starting to come away off the wheel.
You can feel like a bubble underneath
Yeah.
it.
Worn through the stitching where my thumb is on mine.
I was going to say the wheel is only like 6 months old, but now that I think about it, it's nearly a year old. It's a...
You'd still expect it to last longer than a year.
Got a lot of use.
I'm going to be getting my CSL DD this week.
Nice.
Had a rim sat here for about 3 months waiting for it.
What rim did you get? The GT3 McLaren?
Yeah.
There's a slight bit of a cut there.
I think that's going to be a very popular combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it?
Knowing that I could only have one wheel, I chose a round one just so that it was as versatile as possible.
Yeah. Why could you only have one wheel?
because I don't have the funds for more than one.
Oh yeah.
Because the GT4 wheels, 600 quid.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I bought one kind of Formula wheel, and I have the cheapo wheel that came with the CSL Elite wheelbase, and they will be my only two wheels forevermore.
And I deliberately got the hard leather one rather than the Alcantara because I don't have to want to wear gloves. I can just...
That to me defeats the purpose. Why get an Alcantara wheel and then wear gloves where you can't feel it? Although now I understand why. Oh, you've got the run on me, Rich.
I've got a little GT4 train, haven't I?
Yeah. There'll be two more of us joining you now momentarily. I hate it when someone takes that stick out at the top of the hill because it's my breaking point.
Ah, that might have been me.
Oh shit, I was meant to reset this.
Oh, don't do it just yet. I'm on for a half decent lap.
Hey, man.
Did you hear the rev limiter as I was trying to hold it? The front of my car was pushing into the side of yours, and it was just going rap, 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 rap.
I was like, oh, I've got him, I've got him. Oh, no.
Nope, I got you.
You can repeat that tomorrow night.
Okay, I'm restarting the server now.
Alright, I'm counting this as a win.
Yeah, it's going to kick us all out.
You can just restart the session, and it will restart with new weather.
Yeah,
Will it?
skip.
Yeah, if you just skip to the next session. It's the same as reloading the server.
Oh, grand.
That can't be right.
Wow.
I'm on the top of the list.
Nice. Well, the ACC race steward is working now anyway.
You didn't take your pit stop, so it's disqualified.
Don't take away my fun.
How dare you ruin my race with your semantics?
That's a win for me.
Well, at least I've learned, if you're spinning, don't go on the inside of you.
If he's spinning, he's winning.
Oh, maybe that's what I need on the other side of my car.
If I'm spinning, I'm winning.
Why is this taking so long to skip?
Probably because there's cars
Right.
still on track. There we go.
What
This
is
doesn't look like rain.
It's overcast, but it's not.
Track 10
Yeah.
is pretty.
You could just
much
keep
the same as
skipping,
well.
skipping,
That's
skipping.
exactly
and
what, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Flooded.
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 Alright, let's see what
Yeah,
you
that's
got.
it. I just saved. Fuck that one.
So, wet. Load.
I have this one.
I think I might need a wet and a flooded setup.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only one. It's 1 plus. I got this one that I put puddles against.
Now this is where the crack is going to be tomorrow night. Everyone is just waiting to see what happens.
I think it's like 43, 44 seconds for a GT4.
Oh my god. This is redonkulous.
Shit, I
That is
can't see
awesome.
anything. I'm driving behind Norton and I can't see anything.
Oh, yeah. The
That
spray is...
Yeah.
Don't forget to map your windscreen.
Did it GT4s have only one wiper speed?
No.
No.
Should be able to cycle.
No.
through.
Perfect. I need to sort my button out. because I've got on and off.
Yeah, that's mine as well. I need to sort the cycle.
I was trying to put away in fourth and it didn't work.
Oh, this is going to be absolutely hilarious tomorrow night.
Isn't that called alternative traction control? Pulling away in fourth.
No, because anti-stall was kicking in, so it was just
okay.
going boom, boom, boom.
The problem with this tomorrow night is that you're not going to be able to go fast enough to get heat in the tires.
That's if it's wet though, yeah?
Oh, the spray.
Are you in the server now, Ryla?
Nah, man, I'm done.
Oh, man.
2 laps, 3 laps.
Come on and have a look at this.
It's moist.
This is,
Very moist.
I'm watching Anders Flanders, man. I can't not watch Anders Flanders.
open the stream, so... Actually, do open the stream and tell me what the view is like.
I was watching it, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a brake light. It's just something in his rear window.
Why can't we turn on rain lights?
What do you mean, why can't you turn on rail lights?
I cannot turn on the
Is it
rain light.
automatic?
Probably on automatic.
Yeah.
Do you have your lights on?
Lights, yes, but I cannot turn on the rain light.
Need to readjust those braking points again.
Okay, I need to stop talking.
I have my rain light on. Oh my god, the car just doesn't want to turn. This is...
You want to stop either. Trying to pull away in second gear from about 30-40 mile an hour. It's like, no, can't grip.
These are dream conditions for the race tomorrow.
Yeah. Nightmare, I think you mean.
Oh no, you know me.
Dream if you can keep it on the track. Nightmare for those you can't.
Well, nightmare is technically still a dream, right?
Oh my god. Who's that in front of me? They just drove straight off on the turn. Mr. Norton.
It's kind of not that hard as long as you brake really, really, really early.
Yeah,
and
don't expect to turn at high speed.
Yeah, and don't go fast.
Yeah, apart from that.
And don't hit the
When you
curbs.
touch the steering wheel, don't expect it to do anything.
Yeah. All I feel is when I put a tyre on a curb, I just lose, all the force feedback goes to nothing.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
You get
You're like,
aquaplaning on here.
this isn't the breaking point. Why is he? Oh, that was the breaking point.
Alright, tyres have got up to temperature, okay?
Not too bad, 29.5s.
Yeah, nice and green. Should probably close the rear brake ducts.
47.9 for the first valid lap.
I reckon there's a 45 in this weather.
I haven't managed to do a valid lap yet.
Oh, not with that turn one, though.
Oh my god, the lack of grip is frightening. Fourth gear and coasting around the finish of the S's. Turn.
Going up the hill, don't touch the inside curb on that left-hander.
Why?
You can't.
Touch
It
brake
murders
on
you.
the curb.
Oh my god, oh my god, sorry Mike.
You
I
gotta be
hope no
gentle.
one was fond of the braking points.
You gotta be gentle with the accelerator coming out of
Yeah.
those S bends, haven't you?
I don't get gentle.
Because my traction controls are saying no. There's no
Look
grip.
at you.
That bar in the bottom right's always been yellow, right?
Yeah.
Trying to go through the little chicane is like a dance in third gear.
You definitely don't want to brake on the curb on the right.
No. If you brake on a curb, it's game over.
haven't done a valid lap yet.
Jesus Christ, there's just no grip.
Shit.
You wanted
shit,
it wet?
shit.
I didn't want it this way.
Pretty in real life, looking at the
Yeah.
weather we've had.
I like the fact the server settings can have it from being 28 degrees and optimal to then this.
Yeah.
Rain it is.
With the
Wait, I
same
think there's
Holy
settings.
practice.
fucking shit.
It's almost like this track's in England.
The only saving grace with this is that the GT3s will be out first for quali, so they might have a dry line for the GT4s.
I don't think you'll have time for a dry line.
No.
Turn.
How quick are GT3s in the rain? How much? They lose a lot of time, do they?
I think there'll be a bigger gap because the aero they've got will
Yeah.
give them more stability in the corners.
You're probably going to lose about 8 to 10 seconds, I would have thought, in the GT3s.
The GT3s will be doing GT4 dry times.
I'd be expecting low 30s, I think, in the low 40s.
My cup's on the coffee table.
Man, you just can't put the power down at all. Nah, holy shit, lads.
Well, that's one for the replay.
I just saw that. I was right behind you.
Taking traction control down
Ah.
from 4 to 3. Let's see what happens now. Spinny, spinny.
I tend to find it gives you a bit more control.
Yeah, it just felt too heavy-handed.
Because the cars are prone to understeer in the rain anyway, so it gives you the ability to coax it around a corner.
I'm running with one.
I just fucking car will not stop. Bum, 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 bum.
So we think there'll be guys joining tomorrow who haven't practiced in the rain.
Yeah.
Highly probable.
They'll be in the gravel after being in the back of us.
Drive, return to garage. Set up.
Oh, there we go. Touch the curb. Don't do that. It was a second off that lap
Oh,
as well.
lag.
Still doesn't want me to accelerate out in second gear on those hairpins, or out of those hairpins. It's like you must have your wheel dead straight before I let you accelerate. And even then it doesn't. Too much torque.
What, it doesn't stay dead straight?
It's no, it just won't let you accelerate. Even if you put your foot down, it will not let you accelerate. It will just bounce and go. You have
That's
to,
why I run DC1, because DC4 and 3 are just too crazy.
yeah, that or you just run it in third gear rather than in second gear out of those.
Go on, you go.
Thank you. Oh, I can see where I'm going now.
And I can't.
I was getting used to not being able to see where I was going.
Probably good practice.
Yeah, that turn one spray could be epic.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess going down straight as the lights go green. I probably won't get out a second gear. Just feel like
To me,
creeping
I
around.
think the Craner curves are going to be the killer. That left-hander going down the hill.
Yeah. It's very easy to just run wide on that, isn't it?
My car wants to oversteer going up the hill.
That right
I was
hander at
getting
like
used
30 seconds is so slow.
Enable rain light. I don't know what that is. Button 3. What are indicators for?
Indicating.
I don't know, I'm driving a Beamer.
They're just literally the same as on a normal road car.
Toggle wiper 17. Cycle wiper. So hold it to make it go faster. Ah.
There's something wrong when I'm the fastest in the rain.
What's the time?
1:47.2.
Okay. 8/10.
Options. Controls. Wiper. Boop. Extended input. Boop.
I'm gonna kill you. Watch out, watch out.
Stevens, this just means the rest of us are sandbagging.
Totally.
Just means
That's-
I've got the right amount of drift.
That's totally what I'm doing. What did you do? 47.
47.2. There's definitely a 46 in there. I think 45 is out of the question in these conditions. Although
Yeah,
I could
no
probably
way.
do with an extra PSI in my tyres because they're all at 28.
Same here, and brakes are cold.
I've got green brakes all round. But let's try an extra PSI in all the tyres. Oh, I left the pits with 60 litres of fuel, so
Yeah, I'm running 40 at the moment.
it actually makes the Maserati easier to drive.
Did somebody join the server there?
There was
Yeah,
definitely
sure.
lag.
Yeah, that was me. So,
Fuck's sake, make you ruined my outlap.
sorry. You should have left me with a basic fucking livery, man.
Have you got the team colours now, Mick?
Nothing like
Yeah,
the
man.
terrifying tartan coming behind you.
Love it. Well designed by the boss man here.
Yep.
he's just done it so he can win the custom livery award.
Best turn out.
If I do them all, I'll definitely win.
Whoa.
Stop.
Jesus.
Yeah, if you're going side by side into the chicane, and the guy breaks on the curb, this is going to wipe you out.
Yeah, it's game over.
You can save it if you're on your own, because you got the whole track to the left.
Yeah.
And you
Race
can
fuel,
cut the
Nick.
chicane.
Yeah, man.
I like race fuel, man.
Yep. I just came at the pits, yeah. Race fuel. It's extra wet though.
Flooded, yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
She wishes.
If this is the race conditions tomorrow night for an hour, I would envisage 30% of the field just dropping out in the middle of the race.
You weren't at the fucking free for all, were you?
No.
This is what it was like.
What was it?
We lost a few there, but not.
It wasn't too bad. Everybody seemed to enjoy it, man. It was challenging, but this is what it was like. It was flooded the whole race.
I think we started with 20 and ended with like 17.
Oh, that's not
If you
bad.
get people who just don't adapt to the conditions and are crashing every 5 seconds, then they'll.
I'll
win,
be
but-
honest, I think we lost a couple right at the start, and that was pretty much anybody who stayed in kind of see it through. It's good. Very, very fucking difficult though, when you've got cars like in a train. You can't see fuck all. I was wondering if there's anything I can do with settings to, because I literally like the view just goes terrible.
You'll be alright.
What?
You'll be out at the front.
I doubt it.
The VR, it's extreme when you can't see anything in VR. It's seriously.
What's it like if you put your head out the window?
If I did that at the moment, I would probably get the full effect, but the headset would be dead after a few minutes.
I'll see if I can do it. Now I'm driving out. Oh my god, I'm actually going to get sick. There's no rain on the windscreen though.
For the outside looking in.
Is this going to be the ultimate cheat?
Ace Ventura fucking down all the way on.
I don't get motion sickness, lads, but I am fucking. I can feel my stomach going.
See, I'll tell you what he's going to do. He's going to reset his position, so he's going to be like Mr. Bean sat on top of the Mini.
Yeah, he's going to have a head sticking out the.
I would need.
Look at the stream now, and you can see what I'm doing. I have my head out the window, but I can't see anything on my right hand side.
Because there's a car in the way?
Yes.
You flinch if you have a car right alongside you and you're in someone else's car.
Yeah, and you can't see your radar
Oh,
or anything.
fuck. Yep, there we go. Lost it at the top of the hill. I lost it to the left.
Still race fuel. Not going to do any quality on this.
Nah, pointless.
Yeah.
You'd probably do the better doing the quality with race fueling anyway. Most cars seem to be a bit more stable with fuel in them.
I'm going to finish this quali, lads, and I'm going to call it a night.
Same.
Saying,
This is really taxing.
It is. It's fucking. We'll be tired tomorrow night if we have an hour and a half of this.
I still hope it will be like this.
Mm-hmm.
So we know who the sadists among us are.
48-4 so far. That's all I've managed.
I just like the different conditions because you've been racing in perfect conditions for fucking forever.
Yeah.
It's nice to get the rain out.
Missed out on the 46.
So
Are you following
strange.
the same line to get a 46? Just breaking earlier.
Yeah, breaking a lot earlier. and you can't go flat out up the hill.
No.
Actually, find
I can't go flat out. I can't go flat out down the left-hander as well, down the hill.
normally when you're going
Where?
in the first bit of the curves, there's the left-hander that you go flat out over. If you dab the brake as you go through it,
Oh yeah.
or pull the front in slightly.
It's weird because in the GT3s, the braking markers are literally the exact same as they're in the dry. It's weird.
Oh, I'm on for a 46. Let's not fuck it up.
You said that too early.
Get out of your way. So
Got
for
onto
us,
the 47s anyway.
on the chicane, we would be braking on the 1 in the dry, and in the wet, braking at the start of the curb.
Yeah.
Or in the heavy wet.
Yeah.
I need to get more heat into my rear brake. Traction control 2 is definitely the way to go, eh? On this one.
Ah, fuck. I lost like 2/10 on that last corner, and that was a 47.055.
So what you're really saying there is you didn't get a 46.
No. I got about as close to a 46. What's that?
I think it's fastest.
I forgot about that.
No, he's gonna kill me!
It's alright.
No, it's alright. I was stupid trying to get past.
Wet grass, you can't stop.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna contact. I could have got out of it.
Oh my god, that was close. That was close.
Oh, that'll do. I think it's fine, but you just need 8 laps to get used to it. There's 3 of us within.
I can't see.
Yeah, it's pretty tight, isn't it?
Okay.
My other half just got home and just told me that she drove home in conditions pretty similar to this. She said couldn't see the whole way home because it was pissing it down. Couldn't feel the road because just water everywhere. So
Oh my god. I can't get around turn 1 without invalidating my lap.
Same.
oh, street on. Our times are so close.
Yeah, very similar.
400ths of a second. Before the end of the green thing, but not on the
Yeah.
green thing. If you touch the green thing, you're dead.
I was just wondering where Hitman's braking if he keeps invalidating the.
They're on the green thing, like halfway out onto it.
Yeah, don't go on it.
Don't go on the green thing.
You
Stay
can
on
do that in the dry because there's loads of grip there. In the wet, that becomes basically a patch of ice. Think of that like a drain cover on the road.
The higher the number for the rear wing is more or less.
More.
More.
Yeah.
More.
I feel like I could get a 47.
But see, for the rear wing, what I would say is sometimes putting too much rear wing on can end up taking it away for the front, and then you end up actually messing the balance up even more.
Dear, for
Actually,
sure.
took some wing off on the Beamer because it's so understeery.
That's what I mean. If you end up adding wing, you get loads of understeer, and you just normally just click it back until you find a happy medium.
I mean, if I can find this pace tomorrow in the rain, I'll be happy.
It'll normally be in the high speed stuff you'll notice it most.
I'm trying to. I had no front splitter on, so I'm trying to give it a bit of front splitter.
Nah.
See, my front split is not adjustable.
The Porsche is, but I don't know if it makes much of a difference.
Ride height with a non-adjustable splitter can help with increasing the downforce. You're bringing the natural splitter on the bumper down closer to the ground, gives me a bit more.
My car's
problem
as
on
low
the
as it will go
Alpine.
anyway.
Problem with the Alpine is you can't go too low because it hates the bumps, but it's got no
The
splitter.
balance, yeah, it's a fine balance.
Jesus Christ.
I'll go on board with you for the next lap, Hitman. See if I can spot what's going on.
I can't drive in the rain, that's what's going on.
You're quick in the middle sector. You're quicker than anyone else in the middle sector.
Which one is the middle one? Oh, I'm not.
One after the first one and before the last one.
I was like, no, I'm not going to be the one to say it. I'll let someone else do it this time. So Hitman, about a car length before the end of the green thing, hit the brakes, but don't go on it. Now.
Too early. Too tight.
No, it seemed about right.
Depends what speed you got coming out of that last bend.
Yeah.
I normally turn in like later than what you do anyway. Don't touch the left curb.
Why?
Okay. When I do it, it murders me.
Ah.
Yeah, it murders me as well.
Obviously, the Porsche doesn't care so much.
No.
Okay, the Porsche just doesn't care about curbs.
Wrong. But no, it just won't turn there.
Yeah, you've got that one there. You have to brake. I find I have to brake earlier, so just where it starts to ramp up, and then get the turn in early, and hold it really tight.
Oh, curb.
Still managed to make it though. Oh, well held.
I'm doing about 6 miles an hour. And cutting that too tight.
I mean, that's one way to start your last flying lap.
And turn the car off. Yeah, I think I'm just going to call it quits. It's not going to get any better tonight.
Yeah, probably not.
Right, any questions about tomorrow night before we start? Or before
Will there
we
be any
go?
restarts?
Unless
No
there's absolute
restarts.